And I think sometimes a lot of people will be watching these people on TV like American Idol and looking up to them and going, that is exactly what I want to do. The same can happen actually in your job, in your everyday life. And joining us from Robert Half, he's the technology branch manager. Great to have Geoffrey Thompson back on the show. All right, so I like the comparison.
Yes.
That we see these people and we strive to do what they're doing. And even though it might not be singing or an American Idol, it can happen in the workplace.
It certainly can happen in the workplace. And I think everybody within their work environment, there's someone, it could be a coworker, it could be their supervisor, look at them and go, that's who I aspire to be. And I think having that person to aspire to be gives them the opportunity to kind of watch them in action. And I think you kind of got to take a step back and don't take everything what they do for granted, and kind of analyze a little bit of the small things that they do that got them to that level that you maybe aspire to be, kind of like the American Idol.
Is it important for people as they're starting into their career to maybe pick something like that, or to have some guidance so that they don't get lost along the way or get themselves maybe into some bad habits that won't allow them to kind of further their career?
Yeah, I think anyone that's really truly focused on it should always kind of identify someone within the organization that they would like to aspire to be. They don't necessarily have to ask them to be a mentor, but they could at least look up to them and kind of and they should always pick the most successful person, right? And pick up those certain things. And then if things work out to the way they could, would they like to ask them, or could they ask them to actually mentor them in their career and guide them along their way? If the person's willing and has the ability of doing so, something someone should take advantage of.
Are you looking at, should we be looking at a certain demographic and a certain age, a certain generation gap, or can you see that actually someone that might be, you know, a coworker or someone that's similar age but just seems to have the pulse on what they should be doing?
Yeah, no, I think age and demographics and all that kind of stuff is really irrelevant. I think it's just really picking this, that one person, or it could be even a couple of people that that's kind of where you want to be. And I don't think age, just like yourself, I mean, someone could aspire to be, I want to be Lana, I want to be exactly like her, and look up to that. I mean, I don't think age or demographics has anything to do with that, for sure.
Do you find you can get that a little bit more in like an intern program? It's kind of getting yourself in there and seeing, working for. I'm looking at these characteristics, but working for free, doing the groundwork, doing all of those things, so that at least you're showing the people, or at least the mentor as well, that you want to be able to follow in certain footsteps, and you're willing to put the effort and the time in.
Yeah, and I think that's the important thing. I think sometimes people maybe take it for granted, and they want it quicker than what they deserve to have it, and that you have to put in that effort. So that's where, in looking at that mentor, they didn't get there by luck, and they got there by hard work. And that's where it's important for the individuals to recognize what are those things, and they actually have to do all those things if they aspire to get up to that level from a careers perspective.
And is this something that you talk to your clients about, or you talk to people who are looking to be successful in the workplace?
Yeah, I think anything especially from a candidate's perspective, that those are within their jobs or looking to move into jobs, they're always asking, what can I do to further advance my career? And I think identifying those mentors, and you may have multiple mentors over the years as your career progresses. Lots of both candidates and clients are asking, what can I do to further enhance my career? It's a big topic without question.
Okay, pick someone. Look at someone. There's got to be something there that you're striving for. It gives you a better idea of what you need to do.
Don't take it for granted. Look at it.
Awesome. Great. Thanks for the advice.
No problem.
Maybe change the mindset. Look at it like we do in terms of the big screen and what you might see on television as well.